Hello, it's me again. Today I have felt strongly the desire and the need to share with you guys more of my story. And I was typing it out and I thought, no, this is way too long. We're just going to do it live. So, my story, my old limiting story, began when I was very young. I'm not sure exactly how old I was, but I'm pretty sure it was before I was kindergarten age. Um, hey, Cody. Um, and my story began with abuse, and it continued on with lack of emotional support all my childhood, and not feeling grounded, not feeling like I had a place, not feeling like I belonged anywhere, not feeling like I belonged to a family. And that story, like I said, began at a very young age and just went with me through all my growing up. And like I mentioned, if you saw on my page my post about Cody and I getting new cars and never seeing any of those type of cars where we live ever, and now I see them everywhere. Your brain, to keep you safe, is going to focus on what's in your story to keep you safe, and also looking for proof that your story is right. So my brain, without me knowing it, was always looking for proof of, look, no one likes you, no one loves you. You can't put yourself out there. You can't ask for things that you want. You can't set boundaries. You can't, things like that. Or you have to be this way in order for people to like you. You have to be perfect. You have to do everything. You have to do all the things and be perfect at them to be good enough. So I was always self-aware enough that I knew that something was wrong. And I've always tried to strive to improve myself and grow and get out of this story, even though I didn't realize it was a story. Sorry guys, I'm shaking the camera. I was always interested in psychology and people and helping people and learning things. And so I studied psychology in college. That's what my bachelor's is in. And I loved studying psychology, and I learned so many great things. But then I just have struggled to apply it to myself and help myself. So as I got married, as I came into a new family with my in-laws with different personalities and things, and as I had to each of my children, things kept coming up from my old story and made it difficult. Just, I don't know, I just brought it up, when triggers come up and things like that. And so when I learned that I could change my story, that what I was living was my story, and that I could change it, that made a huge difference for me. And so I have been intent on helping people to change their story, on helping them to learn that they have a story that they can change and that they can make it their own. And I have such a desire and a passion for that. But changing my story, like the tools that I learned, have helped me incredibly. But that's not all that got me to where I'm at. Changing my story was a start. It was an opportunity for me to go, oh, because, and I know a lot of women feel this way. I just thought, this is the way it is. This is just the way I am. I'm broken. I'll never be put back together again. I just have to learn to live and deal with how this is. So when I learned that that wasn't the case, that I could change it, that I could be more, I could be what I wanted to be and act how I wanted to act. That was a huge thing for me. So instead of focusing on how I'm broken and this is just the way it is, I started focusing on, I can be healed. I can have the life I want. I can change these things. I can do it. And this is the way to do it. That helped me to focus on that. So once I was focusing on that, on I can be healed, I can do these things, then I started seeing the ways that I could be healed. I started seeing the things that I could do for myself, the things that other people could do for me that would help me. So I'm working on changing my story. I'm also in therapy. I have PTSD. I'm in therapy doing EMDR therapy, and it is amazing, and it has been amazingly helpful. Like Tuesday's my therapy day. And I was just thinking today how far I've come. I used to drive home from therapy. It's a half an hour drive home, just crying, and I'd come home and I'd put on a movie and that's all I could handle. Or, eat chocolate, watch a movie, that's all I could handle. And now I come home and I'm like ready to go and do whatever, Such a change. I'm on antidepressants because my stake president is a doctor, and I went into him because I couldn't feel my connection with God, and I felt prompted to go in and talk to him, which is funny because I wasn't feeling a connection to God, but yet I received that prompting. Went in and talked to him, and he said, let's get you on antidepressants. And that has made a huge difference because, guys, ladies, if you have a story like this that has lasted, if you have a limiting story like that that's been going on, and you have all these emotions and these negative emotions, your body needs healing. Your hormones could be out of balance. The chemicals in your brain could be out of balance. You have pains in your body. Your energy is out of balance. So it's not shameful to have to be on antidepressants or to have to go to therapy and talk to someone. You need it. Your body and your brain and your emotions have been putting so much into keeping you safe and taking care of you, and they need some love and they need some work. And so don't be ashamed of that. I love my antidepressants. It makes such a difference in my life. So the other thing that I've been led to through looking for healing is energy work. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Lily. So getting into energy work. And for some people, that's a scary thing. Like for me, it was a very gradual thing of getting into energy work because I'm like, oh no, this is going to take away from my spirituality. This is me replacing Christ with energy work, because Christ is at the center of healing. No matter who you are or what you're doing, Christ is at the center. But it's been a gradual process of me going to foot zoning, because foot zoning is a very physical thing, and that has helped so much and brought me really far in my journey. And then to like Talisha, I probably mention Talisha every time. I just love her. She's amazing. Everyone should be friends with her. But doing energy healing with her and doing some mentoring with her and doing mentoring with other people and mentoring, doing Finance Your Destiny with Nicole Henry and having that change in mindset. You know, just all the things I found because I started changing my story and focusing on healing helped me in this process. So as you guys change your stories, as we do this 5-day challenge, just remember that that this is the beginning. And as you start to change your story and start to focus on that and on healing and making your life the way you want it to be, you will start seeing the ways in which you can do that. So please be open to it, and please don't be ashamed of the things that you might need. Sorry, I got people messaging me. And like, I think I got a little off track of what I was talking about. But I just want you to know that this is going to be a journey for you, and it's different for everyone. And just watch that and listen to it and listen to your soul, what your soul is telling you. And don't be afraid to let other people help you, because I get so caught up in it has to be this way. Not it has to be this way, but that I have to help myself, and having to have other people help me is bad, you know? Or that I can't ask for help or people won't help me, but they will. They're so there. God will put people in your path that will help you, and it's so amazing. So I'm super passionate about helping people change their story, but also I want people to know that healing is a huge part of changing your story, and there's so much more to that. So anyway, I know I rambled. It's just what I do, guys. I hope that you got something out of this. If you want to know more, please message me and let's chat about it. And I hope that this is day 2 of the challenge. I hope you're getting something out of it. I hope that you're doing your writing and birding. And tomorrow we're going to work on fleshing out your stories, because what you guys are sending me are amazing, but we need to flesh them out a little bit. So anyway, that is all. And I love you guys, and talk to you later.